Right. That's better. That's better. Turn that down. Shit, forgot to hit play. Not cool. Although, I will need to... Alright. You should be set now. Yes. Okay. Oh, bug. Oh, I need to throw up some overlays. Fuck, man, I'm getting old. So yeah, don't steal my decorations. Must have been during one of the events. Oh boy. How's everybody doing today? Oh, found him. Get on his ass. Get on his ass. He clearly went downstairs. Why aren't you following? Oh. As you can see, there's no back gate because this is in the map as a whole thing. So there's still no exit gate. Oh, this map is so cool to see. There's no pallet there, no hole there. Fish hope you see it like that. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Oh, wow. He was either really committed or just clueless as hell. That was a hell of a catch. Just jump right down and doing. I figure he would have seen the red glow, right? But apparently not. Get him! Wow, this video is really blotchy. I like that she wanted to try to block me. Oh, down he goes. Damn. Put her on the hook first at least. Oh, puked on her on the ground, got her infected. Popping 2 gems. But he's going a second hook now. Don't frickin' do it! Oh, damn! Yeah, it's always a real shame when that happens. Not. Slam it at just the wrong second and it doesn't work. Oh, there he goes. Get him! There. Start feeling it now, do I? Should have puked right there. After the hit, I should have started to puke. Oh, he's infected. Oh, he already was. Go clobber him. Hit him! Yeah, you puke on him. Oh. apparently missed with the first swing somehow. I don't see how, but... And there's no pallet there now, because this is the old RPD. So... There we go. Put him on the hook. Don't tunnel her. Come on. Oh, man. Although we are at 2 gens left, so we do want to get the most pressure on right now as humanly possible. Ooh. Put him on a hook before he gets away. Damn. Kind of a shame the picture quality seems to have dipped again. Well, she's pretty much dead. Oh, there goes Leon. Nope, nope. Poor biatch. Oh no. Oh, he's like getting out of his hand. He's dead. He's captured. Should not go through the pallet like that. Very dangerous way to play. Oh, bummer. Is there no hook? There's no hook. Oh, I don't think you'll reach that one, dude. Well, maybe. Wow, that was a close one. Even if I was last, I feel like that was a pretty close one. Oh, got some puke on him to get the points just before he dies. So get some more infection points. Only the 2 of them left now. We have to get 2 generators done. They're still screwed. I do miss playing the plague. She was fun to play as. It is really fun to like walk around projectile spewing, but at the same time the hitbox on the puke is so broken that it just... Oh, there we go. The picture quality just fixed itself. How about that? Yeah, like... Because the puke, the hitbox is so fucked up. Oh, that old office. That office is so fucking... down in one hit if I find him. Complete punch. Nope, there's a rescue that will get them both dead. And down he goes again. Not chef. And even that room is different now. They took that extra wall out. I mean, that is accurate to what the place is like in the actual game, but they've thrown they edited those walls out of there to make it a little more open. Where are you at, Leon? Destroyed, dude. Oh my god, he's already sick. Don't be mean. Oh, dude. And I want to say just put him on a hook, but I feel like even in the present day, I'd probably still be looking for this Leon at this point. Though at the same time, I think it's fair to say that the match would go a lot different now. I mean, with that build, I'd probably be losing. Especially with gen speeds being what they are now. I feel like it would be a lot crazier. What's up, kiddo? Hey, Akira. Not much going on, just chilling. I'm watching my old matches from before I was a streamer and before I recorded my voice or anything on it, and I'm just going back and watching myself back when I was a new Dead by Daylight player. Oh, you got blood out. Ah, don't put him on hook. I was a testy player back in the day. Oh, paint the walls! Paint the walls! Oh, is it harder to hear me? How's that? Is that better? Still want to be able to hear it, though. Awesome. So how's Akira? Hey, Waddles. I am reminiscing and watching my old matches from when I was a new Dead by Daylight player. And before I was a streamer. So unlike my newer videos where you'll hear me talking during them so you can get an idea of what I was thinking, I'm kind of going back and watching them all and being like, hey, what's all this? What was I thinking? What was I doing? This is back when I used to be a Plague main. Oh, get her! Get her! Oh, do not try puking like that. Come on, man. You can do better than that. Now, see, that's where you want to start trying to puke on people. When they're in the open. It was raining all day and you weren't able to go anywhere. That kind of sucks, but personally, I've always loved the rain. I go for walks in the rain. Unless it's like a crazy bad thunderstorm and I might get hit by lightning, I go out for walks. Dude, I could have throttled her when she walked back in the door like that. So they got one gen done already. I don't think I have any hooks. Your Wi-Fi went out last night because of the heavy rain. That sucks. It's bad enough you're trapped in your own house, but then they gotta take your Wi-Fi out too. I got her! Dude, am I imagining things or did she not just scream like she took a hit? Well, either way, she's pukey to the full, so she goes down. Oh, that was terrible! Why would you swing? Oh, that was bad. Maybe I just bumped the button. That happens to me sometimes even today. I'll be like running and I'll actually press the button and it's like, and you just swing for no reason. On the hooky go, she goes. Yeah. Probably. Waddle streams like every day. If he didn't have to sleep and eat, he'd be streaming 24/7. He'd just plug himself in. Wish I could get some VR Dead by Daylight. That'd be interesting. That'd be crazy. Have to be running away while someone's trying to puke on you. Just run! Ooh, barbecue is nice. What did you barbecue? Hamburgers, hot dogs, steaks? Ribs? Why would you try to take that hit? You were down in one hit. She was getting the unhook. Like the other one could have taken that hit. Cheeseburgers and some baby baked ribs. Oh, that sounds delicious, man. Yeah, my propane tank ran out the other day. I was gonna barbecue some hot dogs and went outside, and it was one of those situations where the barbecue ran for about 5 minutes after I put the stuff on, and then it all just died. And I came back out to flip my hot dogs, and the thing was out and getting cold, so I was like, oh, man. I know, right? I'd be hungry for cheeseburgers and ribs, too, if I literally didn't just eat supper. I can make some mean pork chops on the grill, dude. Oh, yeah. I put them in one of those little Teflon tin containers or whatever to keep the juices in, and then I sprinkle seasonings on them, and then I get some homemade. I have my own homemade barbecue sauce that was my dad's recipe, and I use that on them, and they just cook in this thin layer of barbecue sauce. Oh man, they absorb the juices, and after about 10 minutes, you take them in, then you dump all the barbecue sauce that's been stewing in the juices of the pork chops, and oh god, man, you get these delicious chops that are so juicy. They're nice and thick too. So they're like an inch thick, and then you get like, oh man. Oh, that sucks. She did a slow vault. See, that's what happens to me when I'm running for my life and I try to vault something. It's like any sane person would like dive headfirst through the window, but they're like, eat one leg up and over, and oh my god, I'm down. That happens to me all the time. It pisses me off. But when I'm the killer, it's nice. Because it works in my favor. Smash it! Smash it! Well, we got one fatality. My father makes such good steaks. Oh, yeah. Ooh, time for some fruit punch. Yeah, I can grill a steak. My dad was a chef, actually, so he taught me how to cook stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a 4-star chef myself or anything, but I have really good basic concepts in cooking, which is why no girl I've ever been with has ever been able to cook better than me. But I have accumulated the recipes over the years, and damn. Oh, nice hit. Do you like your steaks? Rare? Medium rare? Well done? Oh, dead hard. Oh, and she still got me. That's what's sad about that. Oh, got her. Man, why didn't you rescue him off the hook? Oh no. And I'm not running barbecue and chili yet, so I must not have unlocked it yet, because I know once I got barbecue and chili, I started running that a lot. Rare to medium rare? Yep, me too. Medium rare all the way, man. Doesn't really matter. My wife used to have everything well done when I first met her. She's like, burn it, just burn it, because she couldn't stand the blood in a steak. Oh, she dead-hearted again? Why would you dead-heart? See, this is the old dead-hard when you could do it more often. But yeah, my wife, she used to have her steaks well done, just charred. It was so horrible. So very slowly I started cooking her steaks. You know, I gave them to her well done, but I slowly dialed it back. Very slowly, so, you know, eventually it was just not well done, but it was, you know, it was done. And then, you know, slowly dialed it into just a little bit of pink. And then finally she was like, wow, I can't believe I used to eat my steak charred like that. And I was like, I know, right? He likes his medium well? Yeah. Get her! Yeah! Clobber her! Get her, puke! Yeah. What about, no, yeah. Oh, and it's game over! It's so dry. I know. I want my steak juicy, man. I used to eat my steak blue rare, actually, when I was younger. Blue rare. Cut it off the cow, toss it on the grill, sear one each side, and there you go. Still mooing. Might as well just jump out in the field, jump on the cow, and just bite a chunk off. I know everybody was like, I can't fucking stand that you do that. I was like, oh, this is so good. If my wife saw that now, she'd probably, like, divorce me. She'd be like, you sick bastard. Ooh, what was the name of this video? Is this the one I think it is? If it is, I think it's the one where I get the really good puke. Oh no, this is trolling a troll. I remember this one now. Let's see if this guy actually was a bit of a troll. I think he was just good at looping and a little cocky. But when I was a new player, he was trolling me. But actually, no, he does troll me. He does troll me in the end game. Blue Rare is too chewy. Depending on the cut of steak, actually. If you get a thin enough steak, it's not too bad. You definitely wouldn't want a big, thick, 2-inch thick cut of tenderloin Blue Rare. That would be brutal. But I used to get T-bones, and I'd eat the T-bones Blue Rare. T-bones are pretty thin. Sometimes rare is too chewy. Absolutely. Why were you sitting there like that? Did you really think I wouldn't see you? Oh, you're so screwed. Oh, right in the back of the head. Oh, man. And look at this. This is the old school corrupt intervention. I just downed this guy, put him on the hook, and those gens are still covered. They'll be covered for 2 minutes. Don't do it! Don't freaking do it, Meg! Get out of there! Oh, she got so lucky. Get her. Oh, yeah, there was no getting away from that. She was wide open. This is a terrible map for that. And there's 2 Claudettes. I don't remember which one is the one that, quote, trolls me for this, but... Infected. Oh, damn. Just stood there. I don't know if it's just me or your sense was too high. My sense? Or you mean my sound? Oh, sensitivity. If anything, my sensitivity on this would be lower than it is now. I cranked my sensitivity up to 100%. Eventually, at this point, I would probably be operating at about 60. No joke. I had it at just the regular setting, and it's terrible. Because people on PC can outmaneuver you so easily when you're on a controller. On a console, it's terrible. So I started dialing up my sensitivity. Now it's at 100% because, like, literally, I can't imagine. I've tried going back. Like, if I play on a friend's thing and their sensitivity is way down, oh my god, I feel like I'm dragging like a 400-pound weight around when I try to turn. Get him! Get her! Get her! Hit that gen, hit it, it's almost juiced. Oh man. I would not have let that, damn. I would not have let that gen go in the present day. Just to chase after somebody right there. Oh, brutal. He's dead. He'll get the infection points though when he dies. Yeah, see, like that gen's done now. It was a terrible, terrible thing to walk away from. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna lose, but still. There she goes. Yeah, this is probably the planet question. Puke at the window. You gotta puke at the window. She's gonna go for the... Oh. Yeah. That's a good thing. Stop and hit that. I agree with that. Oh, there she is. Oh. Damn, man. Oh, that was a terrible idea to go back for that gen. Yeah, definitely spam the purge way too much. But at the same time, I'm operating right now, like, you notice I'm always drinking the corrupt purge. I was having better luck with the corrupt purge than I was anything else, so that's why I'm always trying to be, like, puking on the people with the corrupt. This is around the time that I've been playing Plague so long, and I think what was happening was my MMR was going up, so my survivors were getting a lot better. And Plague, once you get up in the higher MMRs, Plague isn't worth shit. So I think what was happening was I was just trying to compensate, because it's like, well, I feel like I'm not doing anything differently. Why am I like suffering so hard? Why can't I get wins anymore? And I think it just came down to, well, maybe I just need to use the corrupt purge more often so I can hurt more people. Keep the damage going. Because it seems to me like I should be able to, you know, keep things consistent, right? But the game is very inconsistent, you know, once you start leveling up. Because that's why I've always noticed, like, now when I see a Plague killer, it's like, wow, I'm playing against the Plague. Because you just don't see certain killers once you get up there, once you've played for so long, right? Once your MMR is up there, certain killers just disappear and you don't see them anymore, and Plague is one of them. But when you're first starting out, Plague is a lot more dangerous. Which is why I took to her as well as I did, because I was like, well, I've never survived a Plague, so why the hell not, you know, try using her myself. And I was having extreme success with her. But like I said, this is around the time I'd have been definitely, because I'm using NOED as well. I've noticed that I have NOED all the time now, and I didn't use NOED with her originally, because the NOED is my way of, like, trying to guarantee that I get those endgame kills, right? Your survivor MMR is very low. Yeah. Sadly, my MMR, like, I don't think, don't get me wrong, I don't think my MMR is, like, way the hell up there, but it's definitely up high enough that the survivors and killers I go against are pretty lethal. And for me to go up against, you know, really high tier survivors with the same killer just runs out. Because after I used Plague, I think I swapped to Clown. And then Clown I just dominate for, like, a really long time. And then I think I'm like, you know what, I haven't played Nemesis in a while, and I think I played 4 or 5 games with Nemesis. I try out the Pig, and I have really good, I think the first 5 matches I play with the Pig are 4Ks across the board. And then after that, it's like, bleh. Yeah, Clown is kind of brain dead. You just gotta throw your potions at people. But he is pretty deadly. Because he was another one I was like, I've only faced, at that time, I had faced Clown twice. I had faced one Clown that was, that I escaped. The very first Clown I ever faced, I escaped. The second Clown I faced, he steamrolled us. So I was like, well, that's a 50-50. I'll give the Clown a try next. So, you know, gave the Clown a whirl. And yeah, I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then I mained Clown for quite a while. And then I started kind of bouncing around. Around that time is when the 6-year anniversary would have happened. So I would have swapped to Freddy during the 6-year anniversary. Because that's when I first started running Friendly Killer. I was like, you know what? Everybody during the 6-year anniversary, the Masquerade, the very first Masquerade event. And I was like, you know what? Everybody is playing so miserably toxic and just, like, horrible. So I was like, I'm gonna, like, cheer people up and play friendly. You mainly play Wesker and Pinhead, yeah. I've also learned that, Akira, are you console or PC? PC, yeah. What I've learned is certain killers, because I was learning Nurse for the longest time. I spent about a month just drilling myself on Nurse, learning how to play Nurse, and I was getting pretty good with her. But when it came time to play real matches, you just can't play Nurse on console. Because, again, the controller sensitivity is nowhere near as precise as you need to be as it is on PC. Because those PC nurses, you know, your range of movement with the mouse is so much more, you know, pinpoint, right? And you don't have that with the console, with the controller, and the Nurse has to have that. And I just sort of came to the realization, I was like, I'll never be able to really play Nurse to the level that I want to, so I stopped that. Pinhead is not so bad. Oh, an ad! No! Wedgie. Are the ads done now? Ad. Where did she go? Where did she go? Hey, girlie. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, she got away. I know that Claudette is the one that I'm going to spend, like, minutes puking on over and over again after I get her down. Because even though she wasn't trolling me throughout this match, I know she was definitely... Okay, she finished the gen. She has adrenaline, so she's healed. She's running for it. Because Claudette does get the exit gate. The one over there, she gets it open. Or she gets it to like 99, but she doesn't actually open the gate. Instead, she leaves it open so she can run around and mess with me. She's at the other gate. She's not being picked up, she's at that other gate. Get your ass to that other gate. See, there's my no-ed. And that's another thing, is Claudette doesn't know I have no-ed. Because she's already down. And I'm like super paranoid she's like right there to rescue her. See, Claudette could be gone right now. Claudette could have escaped. This is actually a classic you should have just left. Like, I killed 2 people, I have her down, like, know your limits. No, you're not gonna frickin' rescue her. Just get out. But she doesn't. She is bound and determined to cause me as much grief here in the end. Because I get to her, she's got the exit gate to 99. She could pop the exit gate. She could get it open. But then she ignores it and she chooses to start running around trying to taunt me. And then I catch her with no ed. She's to the left, dude. She's totally to the freaking left. This poor girl is bleeding to death, meanwhile. Yeah, see, she's got the gate. Where is she? She bleeds to death. There's also a hatch somewhere too, like right now, she could be out that exit gate. And I'm pretty sure I find her at the exit gate, or like right in that immediate vicinity. Or I hear the hatch? Yeah, there's the hatch. Definitely could be out the door now. Okay, endgame has started. She definitely should be getting her ass out the door. There she is. Yeah, and I don't know if you saw it, but I'm pretty sure there were scratch marks at the door. Like right there, as soon as I started that animation, she should have popped that door, got the hell out. And down you go in one hit, cause no Ed. Puke on her and get her infected. And then I'm gonna sit here and puke on her until the end game kills her. Also, to be fair, although I was actually not... I didn't want to pick her up because I didn't understand how Decisive Strike worked. I just knew some people, when you picked them up, could kick free. And I knew if she kicked free, she would get the gate and she'd get out. So it's also my paranoia that's leading to this moment. Because, again, I was a new player and I didn't quite know why some people could kick out and some people couldn't. I just sort of thought it was like a thing that, you know, whatever. So I'm actually too paranoid to pick her up right now. So I'm just sitting here puking on her. So it's like, bleh. It's like I would pick you up and put you out. But I really wanted her to be dead. And she did play pretty cocky. Me, I'd have been out as soon as what's her name was downed at the other exit gate. That gate would have been popped and I'd have been gone. Because I'd have been like, sorry. Eventually, like once I'm finished my because I have killer matches like this where I wasn't a Twitch streamer. I also have my survivor matches, and there's survivor matches where I even remember the first match where I was brave enough to open the exit gate and then go back into the map like halfway to rescue someone off a hook, or maybe they were in caps, whichever it was. But I just remember being terrified doing that. So it's very interesting to see how it all goes. So what's for dessert, Waddles? I mean, if you're having cheeseburgers and baby back ribs, I mean, there's got to be something to go for dessert. And she's toast. Fruit punch, anyone? I usually just 99 the exit gate. Yeah, me too. I do that now. I didn't used to do it before. Honestly, I think the 99 exit gate thing shouldn't be a thing. I think that if you let go of the exit gate, it should lose its progress. Like, rapidly. Because I think the end game gives people... I don't think that, like... I mean, I'm on the fence. I don't think no-ed should be a base kit thing, where the second that the final generator is, like, everything should be one hit. I think that's a bit extreme. But at the same time, I just feel like survivors are way too empowered in the end game, especially if there's a lot of them left. I mean, if you only have 2 people left in an end game, that's still like, that's a dangerous situation for survivors. But at the same time, I feel like if you have a full team, you haven't killed anyone, and the end game and the 5th generator pops, I think the killer should be more dangerous. Because at that point, that's when the survivors tend to get really nasty and douchey about things. Which, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, if you played a good match, it's time to go. That's why I don't teabag at exit gates and things, because it's like, just leave. If people want to get rescued, like, I do that now. When you see my first matches, I don't do any of that. The second that I can power an exit gate and get the friggin' hell out, that's what you'll see me doing. I just get the hell out, because I'm literally feel lucky to be alive at that point. But nowadays, all 99 gates and all that other stuff as well, so I can rescue people if need be. But you'll also notice a lot of times too, if I'm the one that's on hook, I tell people to just open the gate. Because I think it's just a better idea to have, personally, I think it's a better idea to have the gate open when my neck is the one that's on the line. But, oh, gotcha! But yeah, I think that people have too much power during the endgame. And I think that comes from just, that just stems from, horror movie logic. I mean, if you think about it, think about any horror movie. Think about Nightmare on Elm Street. Think about, hell, even Jaws. Let's use Jaws as an example, right? Which is weird because it's not in Dead by Daylight, right? If you leave the gate above 80%, it should progress at half speed. Yeah. Well, I think it should explode like a generator. It's like, boom! And you lose a chunk of it. And it should just bleed out. But if you think about it, like I was saying, look at any horror movie. When are people most dangerous? When are killers most dangerous in any horror movie? It's at the very end, right? Right before the killer gets their comeuppance or the shark in Jaws gets blown up. If you look at Jaws, right? The shark jumps out of the water, sinks the boat, eats the guy, smashes through the walls of the boat trying to eat Brody. He's climbing the frickin' thing. The shark's leaping out of the water trying to snatch him off the top. The shark is in full-blown murder rage mode, right? Like, nobody is in more danger from this shark than they are in that moment, the end game, right? And then the shark blows up, dies, you know, whatever. That's the end of the story, right? So why is it in Dead by Daylight, when you get to that same point, the killer is completely defenseless? If I'm standing in the exit gate area, once that exit gate's open and all 4 people are in there and they're teabagging, having themselves a party and running in circles, why can I not just literally walk up and Mike Myers insta-mori people? Like, that should be the way it is, right? Like, there should be a definite fear. Because nobody fears the killer. You should always be afraid of the killer. And it's like those fingers on Freddy's hands, right? Those things they're literally Play-Doh. The second that gate is open, and people know it. That's why they all stand there and they teabag and they let you hit them so they fall out of the thing. Something else I would do to change the end game is if you get downed in the exit gate area, that the wall that comes up to block the killer also blocks the survivor who's downed, and you can't crawl out. You have to walk out. That would actually cut down on a lot of that shit. Because yeah, I just feel like it's too much freedom for survivors at that point. People should be downright terrified. The second that 5th generator pops, everyone should be like, oh my god, I'm gonna frickin' die now. He's gonna massacre us now. We have to get the hell out of this map. That should be the absolute highest priority. And yeah, if you want to like pop the gate and go in for a rescue or whatever, that's all fine and dandy. Absolutely do that. But the pressure should still be there that if you get caught, you will pay the ultimate price for it. But that doesn't really exist now. And that's something that I sort of was thinking about even back here playing a lot of these older matches, is I can remember tons of matches where, you know, you get someone, you struggle really hard to get people, and you finally get a hook in the end game, and it literally means nothing because the entire team just swarms the hook, they all take hits for each other, and they have borrowed time and everything else, and they just walk out the door. There's nothing to stop them. Whereas, if they were facing, you know, Instamori's Myers style, if you get your hands on them, they'd be a lot less likely to just come charging in there. Oh! Barely caught her with that one. But that's my opinions on the whole endgame. I actually did a stream a long time ago. I'd love to go back and watch it again, actually. It's in my playlist on YouTube somewhere, where I talked about changes I would like to see to come to Left 4 Dead. Or Left 4 Dead. Oh my god. Sorry, I was just thinking about Bill, because one of those matches I was talking about, Bill was the one that I got on the endgame hunt. But Dead by Daylight, changes I would like to see come to Dead by Daylight, as well as killers I wanted to see come to Dead by Daylight. One of which I said was Chucky, because he would be small enough to run underneath pallets. And hey, who called it? I called that shit. Called it probably, oh god, a year or two before he showed up. But yeah, no, like, all the little things like that I would like to see happen. Also things that make the game more horrific and scary. I think the basement. Like tell me that I'm wrong with it. Only people can deal with the endgame cockiness is Deathslinger and Pinhead with no one escape. Absolutely, yeah. I actually have a playlist called You Shoulda Just Left for Dead by Daylight clips, where it's people who stayed in the endgame and they shoulda just left, and one of them is the Deathslinger. He was clearing his day. It was Ace. And he's standing at the exit gate. I didn't kill anybody the entire match. And he decided to be a cocky little shit. And he stayed at the exit gate. And I drew my gun and I walked around the corner and I fired and I caught him. And I reeled his ass in and I downed him and I put him on a hook. And then Nia came to get the unhook. And I grabbed her when she went for the unhook, because this was when you could still grab people going for the unhook. So I grabbed her, dropped her ass on the ground. I was like, boom, there's two. The other two guys, they left. They're like, nope, we're not going to stay and die too. And I was like, hell yeah. So it turned into a 2K, all because cockiness at the exit gate. Don't fucking do it. Especially with someone who can harpoon you and wheel you in like a fish. But yeah, like I was saying, changes that I wanted to see come to Dead by Daylight. One was the basement hooks, right? Because we all know the basement. It's either in the shack or it's in the main building, whatever, or wherever the hell it is, depending on the map. But it's always, the basement is always 100% the same. Here's what I would do with the basement, and I think everyone would agree with it. Have the basement black. Like, it's the basement, there's no lights on, it should be pitch black. If there's no lights on in here right now, it would be pitch black. Same thing. Have the basement pitch dark. Like Drudge's Nightfall. You can see just a little bitty bit, but not a lot. They should bet no one escapes, so it's a hex. And they should let us change the sense of Deathslinger ads. Yeah, buff no one escapes death. So, yeah, absolutely. We'll talk about that when the ads are over. Oh, someone's getting out. Am I really gonna turn this into a 4K? Because that's crazy. Oh, she's dead, she's dead. Oh, wow. Am I really gonna catch this girl? Oh, no. Oh, she cleansed her. Oh, terrible idea. Why would you cleanse yourself at the end game? Now I know where you are. Oh, you're screwed now. I'm hot on the trail. There she is. Oh, bad idea. Oh no, and no ed. Even I forgot I had no ed. Are the ads over? I wish I had some kind of a notification when ads were running. I mean, there probably is. Oh, is the hatch there? Oh, the hatch is right there. Brutal. I remember that now. Oh, man. Fighting bots. Oh, this is like a match that went really well when I was playing against bots. I was doing I was redoing the Trapper training thing for shits and giggles because I wanted to play against bots because I was tired of playing against people. This is my first foray into that, and I think I get like, this match is like 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure I like just wipe the floor with these guys here, despite the fact that I'm using Trapper of all people. Are the ads done? I hope so. I used to make the mistake of putting it under the pallet, so if the pallet got slammed, it would cover the trap. Terrible idea. Oh, she's stuck. Oh. Don't know if you know about the guff, but it's so fun to do. The guff? Tell me about the guff, and then we will continue our my talk about the basement. Whoa. What the Alright, well, will you write it? Oh, it's where you fill the basement with traps. Oh, yeah. Take all your traps and then go to the house and just put the whole basement as traps? Yeah. Been there. Oh, hey! Got her! Looks like we're gonna have a basement trapper here, and it's like, oh no, there's a basement hook. But yeah, speaking of the basement, right? Well, here's what I would do to the basement. Make it dark like Dredge's Nightfall permanently. So if you're going down in there, it gets dark, and really dark. You cannot see shit. And if you have a flashlight and you turn it on, well then you can see better because you're using a flashlight. Duh. Makes sense, right? So that in and of itself would make the game more scary, because if you think about it, basements are always scary. But now you'd be making the basement in Dead by Daylight always scary because you don't know what's down in the basement, especially if you don't have a flashlight. You're operating in the dark. Like I said, you can still see somewhat, but not very good. Have the killer be able to see in the basement as well, but only just a little bit better than the survivors. So you can still see, but you're not like perfect vision either, okay? Unless you're like the Dredge or someone who can like see in the dark, then like let it happen then, just as like an added bonus to that character. But other than that, have the basement be pitch black. Like just can you imagine the scenarios that would come out of that if you have like a basement camping Bubba with Insidious, who's just sitting in the basement so you can't hear his terror radius, and you go down into the basement and you turn on the flashlight and you're looking around, all of a sudden he's in the corner, burn, he rears the chainsaw, you're like, holy shit! And you gotta get the hell out of the basement before you can, but it's so dark you can't actually really see, so maybe you get disoriented. Because something else I would also change is the basement needs an overhaul and the basement needs to be changed. We need new basement layouts. Have the one that we have here, sure, yay, but also give us up to like 4 different variations on the basement layout. Have one that's L-shaped, where the hooks are on the walls, or maybe there's hooks around the corner. But that way, when people just go into the basement, you can't just automatically know the exact same 100% layout. This would encourage people also to have to explore the basement. Like, maybe there is something in the basement. Imagine having to do your, the little seance, the invocation that Sable does. Imagine having to do that in the L-shaped basement, but in order to do it, you have to go down the stairs and around that corner into, like, the end of the L, right? And you have to do it around the corner, so just first glance in the basement, nobody can see you. But at the same time, you can't see anyone else. So, like, imagine Ghostface creeping up on your ass while you're down there in the pitch dark, and all of a sudden his little Ghostface peeks around the corner, and you're like, oh, I'm so fucked. Like, just things like that. Because that would add, like, I think everybody has this primordial fear of, like, the basement and the dark and everything. So you're adding basement fear and the dark fear to Dead by Daylight, which would be really good. Because, I mean, I'm not afraid of my basement now that I'm a grown-up, but when you're, you know, it's still something that taps into, like, this older... Oh, that was a terrible swing. But it's still something that taps into, like, an age-old fear, right, when you're younger. Make people experience that fear all over again. And that also makes Basement Trapper and Bubba, like, even worse, because if there's an L-shaped basement and the hooks are around the corner and you have to go down into the basement and around a corner, I mean, you could have bear traps all over that basement, and unless people are watching where they're walking, or the hag, her traps, they'd be damn near invisible. You'd have to be watching the floor. And we all know flashlights don't last that long to begin with, so you have to think about it. Are you going to save your flashlight to use stuns on the killer, or are you going to try to explore that basement to maybe say, hey, we need to go down and do the invocation to take 10% off all the gens? Like, it starts bringing up new problems that need new solutions. And that's something I think that Dead by Daylight basement overhaul would do really good, especially if it's dark and scary. Terrify the shit out of people, man. No. Here's a team who tries really hard. What did that say? Sorry, someone was talking to me there for a second there. Here is a team who try real hard to save each other. Oh, they're probably all going to die for it then. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Whoa! Why would you go to Prime Video all of a sudden? Stay on my... Yeah, whoa, that was weird. But yeah, that's something that I talked about back then that I would love to see happen. I mean, we have Chucky now, and I called that, but I mean, if they would like to hear me and do the basement overhaul, that would be incredible. Because I think everybody would appreciate it. Even survivors. I mean, survivors would be all like, no, don't change the basement, it's terrible. Like, no, I think, even objectively speaking, survivors would admit that a basement change would be a good thing. Because it would make things more interesting. Everybody talks about how this game is stagnating, which it is, because it's just the same thing. I mean, now that the Masquerade event is over, we're back to just fixing generators and putting people on hooks. The killers may change, the survivors may change, the perks may change, but it's still the same all in the end. And that's what we need, is to refresh things. Which is why new game modes that they're starting to do, fortunately, is coming around, which is really good. I think 2v... Oh! Wow. See, that was a missed opportunity for him. He should have slammed that pallet. You can't corrupt purge on him and make him infected, fool. He's corrupt purge, you can't infect him. Oh, there's somebody there, that's right, he's right there! Watch, I'll go around the corner, you'll see him creeping. Where is he? I know he's there. Oh, he's there. Trust me, he's there. I'm pulling away now to let him get the unhooked. I know the little bastard's there now. I remember this. They should make 2v8. They are making 2v8. That comes out in... Oh god, when is it? I think the end of this month is 2v8. Goodbye Daylight. 2v8 mode. Release date July 25th to August 8th will be 2v8. And it's gonna be, but it's not gonna be, I I don't want to say it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be as great or interesting as it potentially could be, because they're only allowing the first 5 killers. Yeah, look at this guy. He's just running and sliding in my face. He's like, chase me, chase me. I had a rule when I was a new player that if people were doing that, actively trying to protect somebody, then I would always go after that person that they were trying to protect. Just because it made sense to protect the people. It's like, look at him, he's just right in my face trying to stop me. He screamed. They should add more permanent game modes, absolutely. But the problem is like every time they add, like if they made 2v8 permanent, it's like great, hurrah, right? But at the same time, you're going to start splitting up your player base, right? Because you're going to have certain groups of people that are only allowed to be, or not only allowed, but are only going to play, you know, 2v8. Then you're going to have a certain chunk of the player base who are going to like, no, I don't want to play anything else, I just want to fix my gen. Who are going to stay devoted to doing nothing but playing vanilla Dead by Daylight. And eventually, if you had too many game modes, you break up the player base so that nobody's there. The ads started again. Darn it. Stinking ads. Oh. Hit him, hit him. See him. Oh, here. I'm tunneling this poor asshole. Big time. Oh, dude, run! He's so dead. He's got nowhere to go. Poor guy. I'm sorry, Tizers Tutu. Still here. I feel like at some point I can see his little feet sticking out around the corner or something. It's so crazy to like see some of these matches and come back to it and just be like, wow, dude, what gives? You should have a collab stream with Waddles. Yeah, you know what? I am yet to do any kind of collab stream. That would be a cool thing to do. Whack 'em! Yeah! You can sit down. Talk about date, marry, fuck. On all the survivors. And the killers. Let's not exclude anybody. Oh, look at him creeping. It's like, yeah, he won't see me. No, not at all. Run, fool, run! Oh god, if you have any brains, you're a million miles away already. I think this is the part where I see him creeping around the edge. He's on the other side of the where Leon is hooked. I'm pretty sure of it. And when I go and I look, I'll like see his like feet sticking out or something, or he's like creeping. He's to the left over there still. He's not in the locker. Nope. Oh, he threw a rock. And that's when I'm like, yeah, he threw a rock to distract me. I was like, wow. Yeah, see, there he goes. I knew he was over there. Yeah, and now I'm like, oh, he's on the other side. Yeah, there he goes. There he is! And this is back when there's no kickoff timer, so me standing right beside him on that thing the whole time sucks. The thing about Survivors is that solo queuing stuff. Absolutely, solo queue is almost impossible to play. If you get a solo queue, you literally have to be out for yourself and yourself alone. You cannot worry about anybody else. And I think that's just the way it is, because all the other people tend to run it the exact same way. It's like you can't... There's so many times that I've unhooked people in solo queue, and I unhook them. You know, they get hooked first. I run in, I unhook them, then, you know, the guy chases me down. and I managed to loop them for a few seconds, but I get put on a hook afterwards, and then they go and they do their gens, and they don't rescue me, and I death hook on my first hook. And it's like, why? Like, it was our first hook in the game, we're at 4 gens, you know, you didn't need to leave me to die. Like, I can understand if there was like 1 generator left, that you wanted to rush the gen rather than rescue me, and I got the second hook state or something, but you should never get to friggin' death. But that happens so often in solo queue, it's brutal. And there's no way to know whether or not your friends are going to do... Whoa, that didn't hit me. Brutal. And there's no way to know what your teammates are going to be like until you get in there. And then there's the people who sabotage you. Like, I have clips, too, where this one Hattie, she tried to... she actively tried to get me killed because apparently she thought I wasn't playing properly or something. And all that I was doing was I had Urban Evasion on, so I crouch and I move faster, right? Yeah, solo queue should be more rewarding. Absolutely. Well, I think, honestly, to be fair, survivors should be more rewarding overall. I think if a killer can earn up to 40,000 in 1 round, the survivors should be able to do the same. And the survivors can't. Survivors get so shafted when it comes to points. I mean, a killer doesn't... if my friendly killer has taught anything, it should be that you do not have to be going for kills to hit Iridescent 1 as a killer. You don't. I can go from Ash grade killer all the way to gold tier 3 without killing a single person. You can do it as a killer. And that says a lot about it. And you can still dominate in the points department. Like, that says a lot about it, right? Whereas as a survivor, if you don't like do absolutely everything you can, you get nothing for points. Let alone if you're the first person who gets hooked and face camped or tunneled out, then you get absolutely nothing for your trouble. I mean, the game should register that you were in close proximity to him for that long. Very pretty. Apparently so. You want to do a birthday cake right now? Okay. I will be up in 2 seconds. Yeah, it's the wife's birthday today, and we're going to do her cake ceremony. So, yeah. Happy birthday to the missus. Peeked all over that girl. We're not really doing anything special. Both her birthday and my birthday are within 1 week of each other, so we usually wait to do one thing for our birthdays together. But my mom and sister are here, and they want to do something for my wife, so that's why she gets a cake today. A cheesecake. Tasty cheesecake. Alright. This match is almost dead, I think. Yeah, there's only 1 left. So what we'll do, we'll finish this match off. I'll pause the stream for a few minutes. I'll go up and we'll sing happy birthday, and then I will be back. Another reason I was streaming this at all today was because I was like, I kind of want to do something Dead by Daylight related, but I don't really want to play it. That's why being able to do these streams comes in so handy, because I can still do Dead by Daylight content and not have to actually play the game. It's also nice, actually, I find that, like, even with, especially with like you guys in here, I can like sit here and we can chat and talk. Because usually when I'm playing the game, I'm like so focused on the game. Like, I'll talk to you guys and everything, but I have to like wait until it's like I've got somebody on a hook or something before I can take the moment to do that. He's already infected. Just go frickin' get her. Shouldn't have given up the chase. You had her scratch marks. Oh, put him on a hook. Good idea. Even better idea. Oh boy. Oh, that was his first hook. Fruit punch. My favorite cheesecake? I actually don't like cheesecake myself. Never been a fan. I like ice cream cake, which I know is kind of like a lie. The cake is a lie, but I like ice cream cake. I have some pretty awesome ice cream cakes out there. And ice cream cake lasts longer because you can just put it in the freezer and you can have it like a month later and it's still perfectly fine. Oh, got her. See, now I'm waiting for him to kick off if he can. He can't. Now I can put her on a hook. Baruto. You never tried ice cream cake? It's really good. Go to Dairy Queen and pick one up. Because it's got a layer of ice cream, then it has like a chocolate fudge center with like crumbly Oreo cookie bits in the center, and then another layer of ice cream. And then of course icing. Like, it's freaking delicious. And you cannot go wrong in any way, shape, or form with an ice cream cake. Come here, you little runt. Okay, I'm going to pause it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back in about 5 minutes. See you all. Take a drink, get a break, go pee, whatever it is. Be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, I am back, and I come with cake, because apparently they decided to get cupcakes. So, hells to the yes, get to have cupcakes. That's freaking awesome. I mean, look at these little cupcakes. Yeah, can't go bloody wrong. Nummy, nummy, nummy. You're mid-game right now? Fair enough. Brained him. That's right, I'm mid-cake right now. That was brutal. Yeah, run around, Dwight. That's gonna do you a lot of good. Oh boy. Oh look, I've changed up her her little incense burner is different now. So I'm buying her cosmetics now. Eventually it'll be gumballs. Because of the Halloween event. Oh, dude, don't do it! Once you took that first hit, man, you needed to run. Oh, that guy's almost dead, though. Oh, brutal. Oh. She's full infection. He's pretty much dead. He's dead. That sucks. Tasty ice cream. Oh boy. Yeah, puke on him. Get him. Oh, wow. Ouch. This is pitiful. Slam the Oh! Yeah, what the hell were you thinking? The second you saw me, that should have been the end of that. Good. There we go. I'm pretty sure when I go out there, he's like out here somewhere really close, and I just clobber him. Could be wrong. I mean, I don't think I am, but... Oh, she's got boil over. Bad idea. Oh, wow. Oh, because I have Iron Grasp. Iron Grasp just saved that. Otherwise, she totally would have kicked free from there. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. And she's dead. Where is he? He's gotta be close. Oh, there he is. Nice hit. Is he actually gonna run all the way around? Wow, this layout is so different. Yeah, there's a generator over there now. This is definitely the old Eyrie of Crows. Oh, bummer. Should have slammed that dude. I wouldn't have been able to puke fast enough to catch you as you went around the corner. Get him on, put him on a hook. Oh, I think what I'm doing is I'm looking for the hook first because I'm paranoid about being able to get him to a hook. Though I don't really know why, considering considering I have Iron Grasp on, but... It's glorious. Up you go. Oh, that was his first one. She always walks so awkward. That Deadite was my sister. Oh, I must be going up against Ash. No? Huh. Oh yeah, I think he's the top killer, right? Or the top killer, the top survivor. Puking on gens now, so I've definitely figured it out. Definitely puke on gens. And this is the old forest, too. Wow. It's changed a lot, man. See, it has the old wall. What are you waiting on, dude? Oh my god, I missed, really? That was brutal. And onto a hook he goes. I kicked it first. punch. Oh, there he is. Get him with the puke, get him with the puke. Oh, chase him, butt crash. And her, yeah, there you go. Get her. There we go. One more time. There you go, good job. And it's kind of cool that these matches are so old that I don't remember them too, so it's kind of like I'm seeing them for the first time again. Oh, corrupt intervention. Oh no, that isn't corrupt intervention. How was it covered then? Must have been... Oh, because Merciless Storm. Oh, oh no! And snuff goes the totem. If it glows, it goes. I'm just like lost in the match here watching it. Oh, it's funny. Oh, she DC'd. I guess that's still a thing back in this day. You can DC and just not be in the game anymore, rather than bot taking over. Run, Michaela, run! Oh shit, down you go. He's dead. Wedgie for the Michaela. And they're dead too. Surprised he didn't escape. Pop up the punch. Doesn't make much sense to get him sick at this point. And you want to cause as much damage as you can to knock him on his ass. He's fully healed, so he's not going to make any noise. Should be checking around the exit gate. Or actually, no. Should be looking for the hatch. Oh, I think I am actually looking for the hatch, because I still thought I could spawn like way down in the basement. Which I think at this point in time I'd seen it spawn at least once in the basement, but I was kind of under the impression it would always spawn close to there. Oh no! You know what's funny is I could literally stand by those stairs and not do it. Yeah, he gave up. Don't blame him. He was pretty fucked. Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
The thing you hate most is when there are multiple survivors with flashlights and they just hold hands. Yeah, I know, right? It's like they're up each other's butts so fast, so far that they need the flashlight to see. Yet they always seem to have enough juice left to waste on you as the killer. That's why I started running Lightborn again. I'm like, the hell with it. I'm tired of dealing with the flashlights and the flashbangs and all that other crap. It's just easier to... It's just easier to go with Bayou Brawl. It's just easier to go with Lightborn and not have to deal with them. Oh, no mither. Bummer. 2 no mithers? He dead hard. I even missed him, which is what's funny about that, and then he dead hearted afterwards. So if I hadn't missed, his dead hard wouldn't have mattered because he would have been throttled anyway. What's funny is I didn't even need to puke on him to put him down, because he knocked out in one hit anyway. It's actually pretty funny. There's going to be a no mither match that I have eventually where I play as Nemesis, and the first 2 people I find both have no mither, and I punch them both out, and then they both quit out like immediately, and it's like, well, why are you running no mither? I've never understood the freaking allure of no mither. It's like, okay, sure, you can pick yourself up off the ground as many times as you want, but you're always going to go down in one hit, so what the hell good is it? Hey, Loki Pup, what are you doing? Oh, there you go, boy. Oh, you did a big stinky doggy. Oh, yes, you are. You come here. Mwah. Kiss your nose. Mwah. Yeah, that's right. Kiss your nose. Stinky doggy. Oh, boy. Yeah. Get him. Oh, no. Get him. Dead hard again. Saved him that time. Yeah, the Lara Croft perks are gonna break the game, but hopefully they tweak it before they launch it, because if not, it's gonna be real bad. Well, not all her perks, just her one perk. Her Gen Rush perk is going to be what wrecks the game. Yeah, the fast vault one would be really cool. 20% faster. It's definitely going to help a lot of people. You're going to see people running Windows of Opportunity, Life, Sprint Burst, and then that fast vault perk. Because you combine Life with that one, and man, you'll get the fast vault and the Sprint Burst afterwards. I would actually almost run that perk, but... He dead hard. Hit him. There you go. Yeah. Oh well, she's taking his place. Oh no, I'm already on his trail again. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's so screwed. He's wide open. Ooh, dead hard. Oh, but he's dead hearted into a wall. That sucked. But you see how often they could dead hard, and people think that wasn't a problem. And I was like, dead hard, dead hard, dead hard. They just dead hard all over the place. It's such a pain in the ass. And they could dead hard through a killer, right? At the same time, if they dead hearted towards you, they went right through you. So if you're like blocking an exit gate or something, they just run at you and then shoot right through you. Doesn't matter. Keep on running. That's why it got nerfed, people. Too many people running that thing. Oh, he's so screwed. Oh, dude. I suck with dead hard. I usually just miss it or forget about it. See, it used to be... The gen would be very good with the coin offering. Yes, the coin offering and the gen perk are definitely going to be used together by everybody. When you suck with dead hard, you usually just miss it or forget about it. See, I was going to start using dead hard. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to learn how to use this perk. And then the day that I went to start doing it, they announced they were nerfing it. So I was like, oh, forget it then. I was like, I'll learn how to use it, and then they'll change it, and I'll never be able to use it anyway, so who cares? But dead hard isn't as half the problem it used to be. Get her, get her! Oh. Smart play. Yeah, dead hard has to be very precise now. Before it was something you were just running and you could hit the buttons dead hard. So as long as you did it. On top of that, you could run that one Sable perk with it. Oh, absolutely. That's what people are going to do, dude. They're going to run the Sable perk. See, what'll happen is you'll have a Swift. And what'll happen is somebody will run Sable's perk. Everybody can burn the frickin' thing for coins, so that there's lots of chests on the map. Then, if everybody has the frickin' Lara Croft perk, as well as the what the hell is it? The one with the Elodie perk that lets you rummage through the chests. They'll get that one as well. And somebody calculated it out, dude. And if you get all the bonuses done perfectly, 48% can be removed from generators. And that is going to be frickin' horrible. Oh, the Rebecca perk. The one where you hit the great skill check. That's the other one. Hyper focus. Yeah, now it's like a half-second window with dead hard. Yeah, absolutely it is now. It wasn't always, though. Here it was just you were running and you hit the button. If you didn't time it properly, oh well, you just do it again. Yeah, people are talking about killers slugging and tunneling now. As soon as 48% is disappearing off generators permanently, because it's not even like you can kick the generator and put that progress back onto it. There's no way to counter it. Period. So it's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Which is why I really hope they reconsider it and tweak it before they launch it. Oh, I got her. Crop purge, you can't make her sick. You're gonna grab her when she drops if they don't nerf the perks. I'm gonna grab her anyway just because I like Lara Croft, but... And her vaulting perk will still be decent. But... Oh, and also if you consider people will bring spare parts with toolkits. So if I'm in, I guarantee you, dude, from here on out, if I'm in a lobby as a killer and I see 4 toolkits, or even 2 toolkits, I'm going to be running Franklin's. Because there's no way in hell that they need to get the frickin' spare part bonus as well. That's another 10%. It's an insane amount of frickin' stuff. Oh, hey, look at the fast clicking, because fast clicking is still a thing. This is before they nerfed the flashlight, so you couldn't click, 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 like lightning quick. You can only do it like click, 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 click now. Puke on her through the window. Oh, she's out of the out of the corrupt purge. She comes out the day after my birthday. I probably won't even have enough money to buy her, actually. Vaulting perk with smash hit would be really good. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, and dead hard. See that? Yeah, see it was click, 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 click. That should not have missed. That should have cold clocked her ass, man. Oh, looks like we got one escape. Unless she's fool enough to... Oh, I've got no head, that's right. Go to the exit gate, get her. Oh, he's right there. Oh, no! He's gonna die, too. It's Noed. Bitch, you better get out. It's Noed, don't screw around. He died for it too, so yeah, 3K instead of Doesn't she get up and run for it or something? She's dead. Where the hell is she though? Oh, she's right there. Boruto. Hey Lexus, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Everybody say hi to Lexus. She's the bestest. Oh, hit on hook. That's for all the flash clicking. Pretty good, just sitting here chilling and watching myself as a quasi-sweaty Plague player back in the day. I am watching my old matches from back before I was a streamer, but I was still recording them. Leon thinks I'm blind. I remember this one. There's been this one's really funny because Leon keeps trying to blind me even though it should be painfully obvious that he cannot blind me anymore. Yeah, I'm puking on the totems too. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're sitting here and we're discussing things like what the new Lara Croft perks are going to do to break the game. And, you know, we were talking about barbecue earlier. Barbecue is a nice topic. Oh, man. Run, Bill, run! Whacked. And he's down. I don't like this map. I feel like once upon a time when I first started playing this map, I liked it, but I don't like it anymore. This is definitely a survivor-sided map. Depending on the killer, I guess. If you have a really good killer for traversing the map. Have I played recently? I actually played last night for a little bit, not very long. I played about 4 matches, and I was kind of like, okay, I'm tired. And then I went and watched TV shows about haunted houses. And I figured this way was a good way that I could do some Dead by Daylight content without having to play the game. So I can watch my old school stuff. And I can use my snazzy, pretty microphone. Run, Leon, run! Oh! I think this is the Leon that tries to blind me from up on top of the second floor. I'm down on the ground, he's way up on the second, he tries to blind me from like a ways away. And I feel like it would have worked if I wasn't running Lightborn. This could be that match, I don't know for sure, I guess we'll see. How about you? You been playing recently, or you been taking a break? Down she goes. Also, I'm liking that I'm getting more opportunities to be chatty with people. Because if I'm actually playing Dead by Daylight, I'm kind of really focused on what I'm doing. So this gives me a chance to chat as people talk to me, which is nice. Or as you would say, nice. Yeah, that's right, Bill. As you can see, I'm totally paranoid somebody's like right there trying to rescue her. Oh, is Leon? Oh yeah, I see Leon's up there. Yeah, he's up there trying to blind me with the flashlight. Yeah, look at him. Oh my goodness. Everybody's trying to rescue her because I'm being a campy little bit of a douche here. I hate this map. Oh god. With Plague, I can't imagine playing this map now with Plague and trying to do this. I haven't played since I finished collecting the rewards for the events. Yeah, exactly. I was kind of like, yeah, you know, play a couple matches of Dead by Daylight, but then I was like, ugh, you know what? Kind of meh. I played a lot to get Freddy to 100%, and I did, so that was cool, but once I got Freddy to 100, I started putting some into Nemesis just to get him some cake. But I'm like, oh, good lord. I got 450,000 blood points for leftover reward points. I bought everything. I unlocked everything from the thing. The only thing I didn't get the chance to pick up was Nicolas Cage, his Masquerade thing. So I guess I gotta wait till next year on that one. But aside from that, I've got everything. I have Masquerade Piggy. That was like one of my highest priority. It was like Nick Cage or the frickin' pig. Obviously the pig. The pig's outfit's friggin' amazing. That's kind of the cool thing about the Killer Masquerade outfits. The Killer Masquerade outfits and masks are usually really good. More so than the Survivor. Survivor masks are usually okay, but nowhere near as good as the frickin' Killer masks. I really look forward to seeing some Masquerade masks for like Leon and Jill. See what they kind of come up with for that. Maybe they'll have like little viruses or something on them. You got your case to P25. I think they gave up after that because killers are being a big... Oh yeah, it was bad for killers and yeah. I totally hear you. That's why I was lucky I could play my matches as the killer to get my points, because if I had to do this Survivor, I don't think Freddy would be higher than 50 if he even made it that high. There's a few matches that I've been playing as Survivor were just, yeah, it was way too intense. That's exactly it. It's intense. That's why I ran Friendly Killer. I did. I was running Friendly Killer the entire Masquerade, like I've done since year 6, and I hope it paid off, because this is kind of random, but tone charms are underrated. Yes, true. I did play Killer for a bit though, and you put the points on cake. Yep. It doesn't matter who you're leveling up, get your points as killer because that's where the points are. I went, and this is what's crazy, Lexus, I wasn't even really paying attention. I hit Iridescent 1 as killer again, and I wasn't even trying. And like probably 98% of it was friendly matches. It just kind of blew my mind because now you can't lose pips anymore, right? So as long as you're gaining pips, that's all that matters. So the fact that I was able to hit Iridescent 1, although I did kill a few people in there off and on, so it did happen, but there was never full on like I was going hardcore like the other people were. They're all coming in for that save. Oh, these poor people. Yeah, unhook them so I can hook the guy I'm carrying. Too late. Nope, got him on the hook. Damn. Haven't hit Iridescent in a long time. And you know what? There was like a couple times that I was like, you know what, I should go for Iridescent. And then I'm like, you know what? Like, that just brings out the worst players. The worst matches at Iridescent level. If you're playing as killer, your survivors are really nasty. If you're playing as survivor, your killers are really nasty. It's just like, you know what? I don't care. Sure, it's 1,000,000 blood points, but at the same time, it's like, but at what a cost. I kind of have always said, and the cheaters started showing up. Oh my god, I was getting hackers and stuff, big time. I think I was playing as Freddy, and I got like, oh god, I got at least 2 hackers in the one game because Ada was teleporting around. You'd swing and she'd teleport out of the way, and then I downed Salida, and then when I went over to pick her up, there was no prompt to pick her up. It was like she wasn't even down. I could not pick people up. So I was like, oh, okay, so I guess everybody's just cheating then. And that was when I was going for like Iridescent and just playing the matches as like a proper killer and just killing everybody, going for the 4K and doing whatever. But it's like, yeah, like, so that's my reward for playing the game normally. Yeah, they reset the ranks when the Masquerade event started. But that only changes your rank from, you know, Iridescent, from like whatever you were at. That changes your rank back to Ash. It doesn't change your MMR or anything. You're already gold too? Yeah. Yeah, no, I was surprised. And my survivor, I think, is in gold as well. I could be wrong. I did place a few handfuls of matches with my friends, so I did manage to get my survivor up there as well, but I don't want to go for Iridescent 1 survivor. Because that's just a hassle and a half. Yeah, now more than ever you stand by not playing alone. Oh god, yeah. And if you can't play with people, yeah, oh man. This game is a nightmare in solo queue. That's actually something we were talking about here earlier. I said if you play in solo queue, it sounds terrible, but you seriously gotta play for yourself. I was like, only look out for yourself. You can try for the unhooks, but if you go down, don't expect anyone to rescue you because it's pretty highly unlikely that the person you just took a hook to get unhooked right before they went to second hook will come back for you again, right? So it's like, meh. And it sucks because this game needs, as survivors, you need teamwork more than anything to be triumphant. Either you play with someone, I play killer, which is rare for you, yeah, or you don't play at all. Indeed. Well, I haven't seen you stream in a while. You gotta find a good game to stream. I gotta get my Lexus points up there, you know, my Lexus channel points. Down you go. Yeah, definitely anybody who's here, sub Too Fast Alexis, because she's pretty cool. She's way more chill at this game than I am. Oh here. Blah, all over the generator. Ark is getting some new maps actually. They dropped the center map for Ascended, which is good. They also apparently are going to be dropping one of the other ones very soon. He tried streaming a few times, but it's a bit difficult because you have to swap between screens, and with the computer it starts to make noises on the screen that you don't like. Yeah, I hear ya. My biggest problem with my streams, especially like when I start the retro, is the sound and everything likes to kick out, and it's such a pain in my ass. Waiting to get another screen so that doesn't happen anymore. Fair enough, that makes a lot of sense. That was like me when I first started my retro streams and I had to use the camera to like record the TV just because I wanted to play them on the original consoles and everything, but ugh, the picture quality and sound quality were so terrible that I was like, okay, I really can't do that anymore. You gotta have some kind of standard for quality and picture and what have you. That's why if you go back, and I am actually gonna replay the original Silent Hill because I'm gonna get an emulator for the PlayStation 1 because there's a bunch of PlayStation 1 games I also want to play, and so that's something I'm gonna get, and then I'm gonna redo Silent Hill 1 where the picture quality will be really nice. As well as a bunch of my other, you know, PlayStation 1 era games. I want to play Deception because Deception's a really cool one. Got some pretty dark religious tones to it, but yeah, man, Silent Hill. Silent Hill's pretty epic. And since the Silent Hill 2 remake has been pushed back to Christmas, we got a while to wait for it. Batman isn't coming. I think this one is where they're shining their lights in the sky. Like it's the bat signal or something. I'm still playing the Plague. That's pretty freaking impressive. I figured I would have given up on her by this point. At some point I will swap out and I will go back to using... I will swap out to, I think, the Clown, like I said. Oh boy. Then you'll see me go through my Clown phase. And then eventually it'll be Freddy. And then Wormy will show up. And then I'll play Wormy just a couple times and I'll be like, you know what, I really don't like the feel of this. But then I'll start running Wormy as a friendly killer, and that's where I learned how to actually play him. And then, boom, freaking Wormy becomes my main, and I just decimate people with him. That actually won't happen on here because I'll be a streamer by the time Wormy shows up, so those episodes will be commentated on anyway. So you won't see them in backtracks, unless I want to do like a commentary of me playing it and talking over it. Run away! She's gonna puke on you! Oh my lord! But yeah, definitely gonna grab her! Oh no! Get her! Don't let her get away! Get that cheeky little shit! Oh, she got away! We'll get her! They're gonna pop that gen, so you gotta get her fast. Swing! Oh, that's terrible swing. But that's, you know, the thing, the Plague, her range is shitty. We haven't played in a while now that I think about it. No, we haven't. I don't think we played at all during the massacre. Oh, and there's Dead Hard to save the day. Look at that. The old Dead Hard, too. You see how far she went? She was like, whoosh. Oh, look, she's running on horsepower. Put her on the hook, put her on the hook, quick! Woot! Ah. What are you doing? Don't stand there. Oh. Oh, now I'm paranoid someone made it downstairs. There's nobody though. There he goes. I'm really protective of my hooks with Plague. Like, big time. Holy crap. He's like, I'm going for it. Can't afford to let her die. Grab her! Grab her! Oh, down comes the little flashlight. Oh, you better get your ass out of there, Fang, or you're gonna be on a hook with him. But yeah, I definitely want to replay the original Silent Hill because the picture quality on that one was terrible, and I'd love to have good picture quality for it. Especially, I think what led me to want to do that was because Twisted Metal 2 was re-released on PlayStation on the Marketplace, which is why I was able to play like an updated version of that, you know, a better graphics version of that one, which was really awesome. And now it's like, yeah, man, like I really want to play Silent Hill. Give that one what it deserves. Especially before Silent Hill 2 comes out. And then there's like, I mean, I've got a whole stack of games. I want to play the original Metal Gear Solid, actually. That game was really, really good as well. So I definitely want to play that one. And then play that as stream that one. And then, what else is there? I have like, I still have all my PlayStation 1 games sitting on the shelf over there. Same with like PlayStation 2. Like I said, I've never gotten rid of any of the games I ever owned if they were really good. And, so I've got that. It would also give me the opportunity, especially if I do it with the emulator, that I could play the original Resident Evil 2. However, there is apparently a bundle being released with the original Resident Evil 1 and 2 with for like PlayStation 5 or whatever. So if that is turned out to be true and happens, then I'm absolutely going to be buying those games, and you'll definitely see me streaming the original Resident Evil 2 on here. Because that's something I've really wanted to do, because I've streamed the remake, and the remake is friggin' beautiful. But the original game still has a lot of cool stuff about it that's worth streaming just to show the differences to people who might be unfamiliar. Ooh, just get out of the basement, people. You're not helping nobody. Get 'em! Get 'em! Oh, they're dead. Now you're sick. Run, bunny! Run! Run! Stop it! Oh, she should have slammed that. Would have been close, but I feel like she might have made it. Oh, here comes the other guy. Oh, dang. Oh, she was going for this. She was gonna slam the pallet. Not a good idea. She was way too far out. Oh, she's running on horsepower. But apparently I'm running Iron Grasp, so it doesn't matter. I will definitely get her to a hook. Up you go. Ow. Oh, and he's pegged. And... oh. One step closer and he would have been mine. Oh, there goes the other one. Oh no, run! Run, bunny, run! Run, little bunny! Ow. I brained her. You just noticed a very toxic perk combo for killer? And what's that? Is it my friendly killer build? Because that one can be pretty toxic if you use it for evil. If used for nefarious purposes. Like that. Now you can purge and lay him out. Yep, keep moving this. Yep, no way out of that one, dude. No way to get out of that situation. Unnerving presence, colorophobia, and a perk that makes your terror radius bigger. Oh yeah, I see that on a lot of Weskers. Because it's, what is it, distressing something or other, I think is what the perk is called. And that's the one that makes your terror radius 50% bigger. You get that on the wrong map and you're just screwed because you're always in the terror radius and always healing crappy. And a lot, like I said, a lot of the Weskers that I've seen run that combo with the colorophobia so that you're always healing. Oh, and they also run Sloppy Butcher with it, because then you're healing and you miss your skill checks or healing whatever, and it's like and your thing just goes back down to like 0, so it's almost impossible to ever heal yourself. This is one of those standoff situations where she figures that she can like lure me to run out, but it's like you literally have to realize I have no reason to come and chase you right now. You have to come to him on the hook if you want to get him out of there. You're screwed. You're so screwed. Oh, you had no way out of that one. That sucked. I feel bad for them. Don't put her on the back hook. She's the only one left. Alright, again with the flashlights. Alright, we're gonna watch this one here, and then I'm gonna call her a day, because I have to go get ready, because my wife wants to go out and do karaoke tonight for her birthday. So, we'll do one more match here, and then we will head out. Well, I'll go get dressed, because I can't go out in PJs. I just do PJs at home because it's hella more comfortable than jeans and everything else. And when I'm at home, I want to be bloody comfortable. That's why you'll always see me in my pajamas. Oh, there he goes. I wonder where my first nurse match is. My first nurse match will be on here somewhere too, and that'll be a really funny one where I have a, what do you call it? I get a snatch. I blink the maximum distance, and I yank a Claudette off a generator. And I'm like, wow, I totally meant to do that. And it's literally my first time ever playing nurse. It was epic. second. Getting a phone call. Toxic one you found for Pinhead is friends till the end. 2 can play Starstruck and Hubris. Yeah. Pinhead is just nasty to go against to begin with, so you stick any kind of really toxic build on him and it's like really bad. Just because he gets so much pressure. And the stun with Pinhead? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can sort of tell how my playstyle, when I first started playing with Plague and I was going around and I was getting gens and everything, but now I've come to like this camping type thing. I think it's like no joke, it's because like I said, without knowing it at the time, but my MMR was getting so much higher. The survivors were just, you know, Plague is really easy to counter if they know what they're doing, which most survivors did. So that's why it's sort of turning, I think, mostly into me camping everybody, because I feel like it's the only way I was getting results. And then tunneling, of course. Oh, this is a terrible map, too. Oh, bad swing. Could have had that. Oh, there we go. Get her. Bill's gonna take the hit. Just missed. Oh, get her. There you go. Bill's gonna go for... Oh, no. She's too far out of this pallet. He's gonna try to get that. Sorry, Billy boy. So... the clown change has got to be coming soon, because I can already tell that I'm having a hard time with these matches, like just watching this without even going back, because I can just sort of see how I'm struggling to do things, and why I'm doing all these crazy, you know, let's face camp first hook at 5 gens and tunnel the person out and all this stuff, because without it I'm pretty sure I wasn't getting any hooks at all, any kills. So it was like I had to dial up the toxicity on some level in order to just function. So the swap to the clown's got to be coming pretty soon. Good hit. I didn't think I was going to land that one, to be honest. Break the door, jeez. Isn't controller very good for Survivor? Well, the controller is decent as Survivor, but it's still way better. You can't do like a complete 360 with the controller. Like the controller isn't responsive as fast as flicking a mouse. You'll never be able to pull off those kinds of maneuvers on a console. At least not as well. So playing as Survivor, yeah, on controller is probably better than playing Killer, but the experience as Survivor overall on controller is probably better than Killer, but still not as good as it could be. You're not gonna juke a PC nurse player who knows what they're doing with a on console. Whereas there are survivors that I go up against on console when I'm Killer, and they do like insta spins, and they're just going in the opposite direction. Maneuvers that I know I can't do. Even with the Killer on the controller, I have to like swing and just rotate my camera on the spot and hope that I can land the hit, because I can't actually maneuver and continue chase at the same time. Because the maneuverability just ain't there. But I mean, I still do decent enough to get by. When I was playing, like, I can go in and I can play serious matches over and over again, and I can do good with controller, even against PC players, but there's still those few PC players that you can tell instantaneously they're on a PC because just how fluidly they can spin and how fluidly they can do things. It's so much easier for them. Where I'm like, yeah, I could never pull off that move. And see, now they're rushing gens, and because my mindset on this, how to do this, is so set on just tunneling one person. That's why he's running me for all the gens right now. It's also why I'd be running Noed, because the guys like this are wasting all my time, so I'm running the Noed to make up for it at the end. Ouch. Freddy would have landed that hit. Good hit. Oh, there he goes. Through another really shitty loop for me. And he'll vault straight across. And he'll go back to the shack. Go in the door, go for the window. Oh, I should not have swung. That's bad. See, now, as soon as he was going for the shack, I would have ditched him and gone for somebody else. I mean, I wouldn't have face camped the first person on hook either, but still. This guy I would not be after right now. I would be after them on the generators. Big time I would be on those generators. That's why you call it live and learn. 'Cause damn. But I'm gonna catch him. Oh, finally gave up on him. Now they're going through this terrible house. Thank God I wised up and did not go in there. You're gonna head out. Have fun with karaoke. Alright, Kira, thanks for stopping by. Take care, dude. Nope, there he sits. Ow. And I will see you around, I am sure. Oh God, this is terrible. Get her! Get her! There we go. Now Bill will come back to be the hero again, I can pretty much guarantee you. See? Told ya! See, if he'd gone for the pallet stun instead of the flashlight, he'd have saved her right there. But now they're gonna finish the gen and I'm gonna face camp her ass to death. Oh, there's two gens beside each other and the other one's way over there. So I could theoretically watch those gens, but it's not quite a 3-gen, but it's pretty close. But what's going to determine this is whether or not they want to do the gen with her on first hook, or whether they're going to try to be brave and escape and save her. And it looks like they're trying to save her. See, right now they should be working that gen that's way the hell over there. That gen should just be done. And then the furthest exit gate from me should be opened. Yeah, so he's like, come on, chase me. It's like, no, I have no reason to chase you. There's one gen left, I've got one kill, I can get this one too. By doing what I'm doing. You could be finishing that gen and escaping right now. Definitely not going to give her up at this point. Oh, here comes Bill. Should have hit him first. Then I could have grabbed him, but oh well. Oh, there she is. Gonna get her. Oh. There we go. She's dead. And she's running on horsepower. Alright. Drink some fruit punch and go back on the journey. So those 2 gens that were there had no progress, but that faraway one right there would be the one they would be on right now. If they'd had any brains during this whole thing. Bill's decided he's going to be the hero. Oh, he's down. Oh, it's so over. Yeah, it's done. Brutal, dude. Oh no. Run away, man. It's lost. You're not going to save him. It's tragic. You're not going to rescue him for a killer who's being this crazy freaking protective. Yeah, I want to pick him up now because I know he's probably got Unbreakable. So oh, and he got in the way. And all is lost. That sucks. And that's his first hook. After all that. There's a TTV in here. I should go look that person up and see if they're still around. One of the few P100 just out there. My cat army and I are going to take over the world. Wow, that's crazy. Alright. Nice crown, Meg. That's going to be where we are going to... Stop! Oh, stop! Nice crown, Meg. That's where we pick up our stream next time. Well, as I was saying, folks, thank you very much to everybody who stopped by to visit me and take this little stroll down memory lane. A very sweaty stroll down memory lane. Yeah. Hope y'all had fun. Thanks to everybody who's followed and my new subs. Always appreciated. Always well loved. And I will see you guys all again soon. In the meantime, check out my YouTube. You can see all of my episodes of my streams there, as well as the other, these other backtracks are all in there right now. I am probably going to put them in their own separate little area at some point, just so that they're, isolated, so that they stand out from the regular streams, just so that they're easier to locate, because right now they're just mixed in with the streams, I think, and they're just, you wouldn't know to find them. So, yeah. But anywho, take care, you all. Have yourselves a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Sunday, so, yeah. We'll have some more fun then. Take care. Have yourselves a good one, and